Hey Toolerinos, haven't had a Canton tool haul in a while, so check this out. I picked up all these items here for 20 bucks, and they were all from Buckeye Salvage. And this item here was $10 by itself. It has a light there to tell you when it's on, and it has a dial here with just numbers and high-low. And on the bottom, you can see it says Laboratory Hot Plate, model PC35, Corning Glassworks, Corning, New York. So it's nice and heavy duty, made of aluminum, with this sort of Corning glassware top. And I picked that up for a specific idea. If it works out, you'll see it. If not, I guess you won't. Alright, on to the tools. So we'll start with the other big item back here. I saw this logo and I thought, boy, that's kind of neat looking, kind of, I don't know, 1920s, 1930s looking. And I didn't really see a logo anywhere else when I first picked it up. But, you know, it was only marked $5, and so I was going to buy it, even if it was $5. But he made me a deal on all these things for 10. So, huzzah. And then after I got it home, I saw it is a Dremel, made in Racine, Wisconsin. I look up the patent. Model 2000. It does work, but it is missing. There's a little thing here to lift to hold the sandpaper there. The one on the back is missing. It has worn through the plate back here. So either I make a new one that's got longer ears on it, or just lift this up with a screwdriver or something when you put the sandpaper under. But it also looks like the main bed is cracked. It is cracked on both sides, so I'm assuming the crack goes all the way across. So I'm not really sure how functional that's going to be, if it's really just going to be cleaned up and used as a display piece or something. But it does work, and it seems quite powerful. Let's see some of these smaller items. I picked up one of these. It's a very long flathead, looks like new, because I picked up an aux wall set and I thought that might go with it. Just got a piece of hardware here, a little turnbuckle. And this was cool. It says, if I can get to focus, the Harrison Paint and Varnish Company, Canton, Ohio. So, always neat to find stuff locally made. I picked up this wrench. It says vanadium forged steel. The jaws are not spread at all. A lot of times when I find some of these old wrenches, the jaws have spread, so they're not really a good wrench, but this one seems okay. And it says Auto Kit number 200, made in USA. 75C maybe. And the next item is a very rusted up sort of a slip joint plier, but it's a multi-tool. It's got a wire cutter there. It's got the combination curved and flat jaw for gripping maybe a piece of pipe or a large nut. The one jaw here has a groove in it, so you can grip something, you know, narrow like a nail. It's got the ever-present flathead screwdriver tip on one handle. Unfortunately, the only thing I can find as a marking on it is there is or was a logo here, and I can't really tell. Almost looks like it says EEL, and it's got sort of a diamond at the front and the back. Well, you know what? Let's try the light of truth. Will this help? What do you think? Anybody have any ideas as to what that says? Can you make out enough to figure it out? Let me know in the comments what you think. Alright, next item is, at first I thought it was like a hog ring plier, but it only has one jaw and it's not curved on the inside to make it hold a hog ring. So after looking at it a little more carefully, I'm pretty sure it's a saw set. So that's where the saw blade, I think, comes in like this. And this is loosenable, and you can adjust this out, and you can adjust this in. And I think the saw comes in like this, and then when you squeeze it, those two little anvils, this one is sort of flat and long, and this one's more pointed. So I think that's a saw set. Add to my collection of saw sets, I guess. I have not found any markings on this, unfortunately, but it is still quite rusty and dirty, so maybe something will appear when it gets cleaned up. And the star of the show. You were waiting for this, weren't you? Punch number 5 Junior. Whitney Metal Tool Company, Rockford, Illinois. I'm not clairvoyant or anything. There is a better label on the inside. So you see punch number 5 Junior. We, as exclusive makers of punches and shears for almost a quarter of a century, since 1910, originated this particular style of punch. Since then, we have made more than 30,000 number 5 punches, and have every reason to believe 80% are still in use, and a large percentage of the others could be repaired at a nominal cost. Therefore, if you desire durability, strength, and a tool not to get out of order, be sure to purchase a Whitney Punch number 5 Junior. And talk about maintenance. Whitney Metal Tool Company, 99 Forbes Street, Rockford, Illinois. And there's a little breakdown of the parts. And the price to replace it. Look at the prices. 11 cents, 14 cents. Pretty neat. So, it is a punch set. All the dies and punches are here. And it's pretty neat. It's heavy duty. Ugh. What does it say? Whitney Metal Tool Company, Rockford, Illinois. Made in USA. Capacity 1/4 through 16 gauge. On the other side, it says punch number 5. And has a patent date of 5/24/13. A W in a circle, I'm assuming that means Whitney in this case. And you can see it has a thing to set for a depth, so you can make the hole the same distance from an edge every time, at least within that range. And there's some punches in here from somebody had punched something plastic. Let me see if there's something I can punch a hole in. Hang on. Alright, let's see if this is going to work. Yep, made a nice hole. Alright. So the Whitney Punch number 5 Junior. Pretty neat. Pretty good haul there for $10. Plus the laboratory hot plate for 10 more. Huzzah! Hey Toolerinos, I forgot one more cool item from that trip to Canton, Ohio. I've got this shovel, I think that says Echo, E-C-C-O, and it's got this not very durable but interesting end to the handle. There's just a metal staple in the back end that was supposed to hold this in place, and it didn't really hold up, so I'll have to repair that. It was $4.75, but it was 20% off. There was a sale. And look at the head of the shovel. It's very thick here all the way up, and look how long the socket is. Very long. And again, look at the thickness of the metal. It seems it could use a little bit of sharper tip on the edge, but it's an awesome shovel, right? And what makes it extra cool? Made in Western Germany. So it must not have been used too much if the sticker hasn't worn off, but it's got to be pretty old to have been made in Western Germany. Pretty cool shovel.